to KRL. Attack, attack! Albert stays on the inside. Wilco getting very, very interested as well. Did they touch, Bob? There was a bit of a nudge. Was that a bit of argy-bargy there, Bob? But just holding on. Wilco giving it everything. He's giving it everything. Manafort holds the inside line, making that Porsche very wide, but Wilco's going to get it down the inside.
Here we go.
The race is vintage. Manafort, Boss and Geordie rounding out your top 8 to start this race. And boy, oh boy, action aplenty. They are very, very close as we welcome back Bob Hoskins. For 10 minutes at Monza, we've got yellow flags out for something. And is that, I think that might be just voodoo, is it?
Oh!
And
Oh my God, top 3!
Close, and Albert is right with him. Look at this. This is going to be tight there. Albert down the inside. They touch. Wolfie and Will goes around. Not sure who that is. There's a couple of them down there. Hazard. He's a hazard, all right. Down there, he's spun.
That's carnage. That's...
Kart dude. I reckon he's going to win this race here. Great race from Kart, says Kohler. And look at this. Kart dude coming around the final corner. Is he going to get over the line? Kart dude and Kilroy right behind the McLaren. But Binger now down.
Yeah, they're teammates.
The inside, look at this, and Binger. The old crisscross move, Wilco. Look at this, static with the nose in front ahead of Binger. Special liveries to promote awareness through Beyond Blue for mental health. Remember, it's okay not to be okay. It's time to go racing for KRL.
Yeah, so you just have to unmute and mute on their streams when you toggle between them.
Oh! Brother mate, this is me, Russell Bass.
Yeah. Yeah. We need to get you a bigger TV. we need a KRL pit wall. More monitors.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Looking very close. Don't know if I can replicate my crazy line.
Man, Wilco said the pace was doing 58.
Oh, nah. Full credit, Wilco. It was on the edge. Well done. That was a good quali. Very fast time, 1:58. Let's have a look. So we got static.
Yeah, I can hear you. I can't hear you on the stream though.
Testing, testing. Voodoo?
Yeah, I got you.
Yep, no, you've got me, but I can't get you, if you know what I mean.
Oh, so you can't hear me.
So headset. Now try Voodoo.
Hello, hello.
Such a low revving
No.
car, the Beamer.
Oh, hang on. I can mute them. I can mute them from OBS. Of course, Voodoo. Of course. What am I thinking? I haven't got
Got you on stream now. So
Yep.
Well done, Static. Bumps me.
I haven't got a clue what I'm doing here, but anyway.
Goes faster again. Yeah, I was never going to get that. Cheating. Cheating with your Beamer. There you go.
Okay. So audio output.
It was like a 15977 or something. I snuck it.
So sorry, can you just say something, Voodoo? Sorry. That's alright. Hang on. And
The last lap and you
again,
just
Voodoo?
absolutely sent it because you got nothing.
testing 1, testing 2.
That's all that was, and it's stuck. So, I have no idea how much fuel to put in. Does anyone else?
We're running.
Just checked out Voodoo's pit wall. He's got all 4
About
screens
45.
up on his screen.
About 24
Looking
laps,
like
isn't it?
bloody
It's a bit cloudy.
Martin Brundle.
About
Dave
24
Cross.
laps, yeah.
Looks awesome. Good times.
About
2
24
minutes
laps,
till
isn't
we go. Alright.
Gotta do my
I might
pressures.
just-
Oops.
Think strategy on the fly. It's 20 degrees now. Tyres were running fine. Even if they
Can
go
you?
down a
Hang on,
degree.
let's just say 24.
About
That's alright.
24.
Yeah, I
That's
can
probably
hear
the
you.
max. So just chuck in fuel for 24 to be safe.
I'm gonna chuck in fuel for 26. How about that?
Is it just my audio through to the
Correct,
stream, or
correct.
is it my audio through to you?
Let's lead us out on that.
1, 2, 3.
okay.
26, 2, 26, 2, 26, 2, 26.
So it's just the short formation lap, by the way, guys. So,
I'm just going to tear the shit
Cold
out of
tyres?
these tyres.
good. Well,
So KR.
yeah.
Yes.
Alright, well, yeah. There's only 9 of us, so try not to crash. So there we go.
Helpful.
It's a bit of fun tonight, so enjoy.
Hey
Alright.
Ledwidge, you're watching. They sure do have the beamers.
I love the
You
Padapop
watch them
liveries that are
destroy
going
me on
on.
the straights.
Let's go.
So
Oh,
that's
I just
okay.
realised you got
That's
Testing,
okay, we can
testing.
race. We can race.
Good
Yeah,
change.
somehow.
Good late change. Alright, boys. Good luck.
Good luck, everyone.
Enjoy.
Yeah, good luck, fellas.
Voodoo, I don't think I've got you coming through. Damn.
No, I can hear myself on the stream.
Really?
Going double
Yeah,
fine.
yeah, I can hear
Going
myself.
double
Just
fine.
go with it.
Short
Let's just go
formation
with
lap
it.
as well.
If they can't hear me, then
So-
that's bad luck.
First,
Okay.
First lap will be tedious.
Red light. Give it all you can. Red light. Red light. Go, go, go. Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
That big Jono. God, he's aggressive.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Well, I think at least we are coming through in some form. So that's good.
The main thing is it's going through.
I think I've just had a look at the comments and we're both coming through, so good. So KR.
Size.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Yeah, sure. If you want to pass me off the track, mate.
Testing, here we go.
Clear on the left. Car on the right.
And this spicy battle in the mid-track.
Spicy. What was that, Voodoo?
Boy, it's spicy.
Spicy. Oh, here we go. We're what are we riding with? Good vibes. Here we go. This is going to get spicy. Who's down the left-hand side? Is it Mac? Mac and cheese balls. Oh, and my goodness, is that Good Vibes nearly around there? I think it was.
Car on the left.
Voodoo, this is like something out of Apollo 13. I don't think even NASA have this many screens going on because there's just so much information coming in, Voodoo, and I can just tell you, I can see my modem is just struggling. My computer is just having a nightmare here.
Yeah, my computer's definitely struggling as well. I've got 9 different like web tabs open right now on top of everything else.
Anyway, we can go back and at least we can go back and look at see where we messed up.
Yeah, a little bit of a test stream just to see how it goes.
I don't think this is a
Tyres are coming up now.
I don't think this is a sustainable
Play some fun.
option for streaming Voodoo. It's my mind is like, it's just, my brain is going to mush.
Yeah. I think it's about as sustainable as trying to keep in Vindaloo Kari on TV.
Yeah, it's it keeps pausing. I don't know why, but it's pausing.
Oh, it's probably because it's trying to buffer the change.
Yeah.
So it's trying to like re-grab it from the web source.
Yeah, I think it might be possible if I had like a 70-inch screen or something, but
I mean, there's always limitations when we're doing this kind of thing.
yeah.
We've never really done like a pitbull version
No.
of the races, so
I think at the moment, audio output, I think like what you said, I think there's too much going on. I think that's affecting the buffering, you know what I mean? So I've got to click around in OBS and I think that's affecting the stream quality. But anyway, my dog wants to get in, I'll be right back. Alright, welcome back. Might take a look at Wilco. What's Wilco doing? Forget that, we might go Good Vibes. See what he's up to.
Clear on the left.
Felt good.
Sorry if I'm
Clean too.
sorry if I'm not talking much, Voodoo, but I'm trying to concentrate on all these tabs and there's so much shit going on.
I honestly don't even know where to look.
Either do I, but someone's around. I reckon it's good vibes in P9.
There's a slow car.
He's off. He's off at, is that Cops, the old turn 1, I think? Yep. Or is it Cops Corner? He's off.
Trying to turns here.
And I don't know what's happening now, but Wilco. What's Wilco? Let's have a look at Wilco.
Yeah, Wilco doing 58.8s. In those places. Definitely a force to be reckoned with in the new BMW.
Slow car.
I find it really interesting as well, especially
oversteer moment.
seeing the different fuel strategies everyone's opted for.
Yeah, Wilco's checked out.
Yeah.
Everyone except for Good Vibes is taking
Yep.
half fuel and then taking the rest of it in the pit stop.
Just a big hello, by the way. Big hello to Binger, Plum Boss, Geordie, everybody watching. This is a test stream, I might add. So, we're testing, if anyone's just wondering what's going on.
Vibes in the pits.
Hey, Bingerly.
already.
If anyone's wondering what the hell's going on here,
Little Porsche.
what are we trying to do, Voodoo?
Considering it's a high
We're trying to replicate the F1 pit wall.
yeah,
but unfortunately we've got limitations that they don't have.
So we've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tabs up, or I've got a few more, a couple less than that. And then we're going through different scenes in OBS, so this is really complicated stuff, but I think we're working it out slowly. In the meantime, in the race, what do we got? 37 minutes left. Wilco's flying here, Voodoo. 158.8. Quickest lap last time around. He is flying, isn't he?
He's definitely flying.
Absolutely.
Let's go.
What is he? 4.6 now ahead of Figo? Is that how you say that? 242. Please correct me
Yeah,
if I
that's
don't know.
Stop go for 5. Must have been speeding.
The one thing
Gunning
which
for you,
has
mate.
kind of shocked me so far is this new BMW is really quick. You know, I've seen it on the PC as well. It's a hard charger. Just eats the curbs and just goes for it. There's just so much to play around, and
Yeah.
especially in the setups. There's so much different variation that you can go for.
I think. Geez, how much easier would it be if it was not cross-platform, but sort of cross-gen gameplay?
Yeah, that would be good. At least you'd be able to top the PS4.
You'd have to dust off the PS4 then. So Wilco's checking out. It's kind of not that exciting, is it? I guess when you've just got the cockpit. It's their view, isn't it, of what's going on?
Yeah, exactly.
He sure has checked out, Binger. Thank you for watching. This is purely a test stream. Why isn't Wilco driving the Porker, I wonder? Good question. What's he in, the Beamer, is he?
Yeah, he's in the M4.
9 Porsche for Figo, Jimbledon in the Ferrari. We might see what Jimbledon's doing. What was that last time around? A 159.1, so slightly slower on that last lap from Jason Wilkinson. Still extending that gap out in front. It was about 4.3 last time around. He's increased that by a good 8/10, nearly a second, Voodoo. So he really is checking out. 35 minutes to go. What are we thinking, Voodoo,
about
with
my
pit
fuel.
strategy here?
I should probably think about chasing him.
I think they've definitely, you know, from what I've seen, well, Good Vibes is currently serving this top 30 for speeding in a pit lane. But from what I was looking, you know, it's very interesting having this view because we can actually see the varied pit strategies. And one thing I've noticed was we've got Jimbleton and Wilco have decided to take half fuel, which means they can produce quicker laps over the first half, top up in the second half, and still produce some really good times. Where Good Vibes opted to take full tank of fuel, which is definitely sacrificed on his times. His best lap is, I'd say, roughly about 4 seconds slower because of the fuel intake. But Yeah, it's interesting to say the least. So, I mean, I could only imagine the varied strategies everybody else has gone for.
Now we are riding on board. I thought I'd go with Jimbledon, who's just behind the Porsche here of Figo in that beautiful pink livery. Is that the BWT livery that Wilco was talking about, I wonder?
I think so.
Yep. We might get a good look here shortly because he's getting very close to him. Down, coming towards... Here we go down the inside. Can he make a move? No. Good defensive driving there by the Porsche. Jimbledon in the number 10 Ferrari, then two McLarens behind him. As we've got a yellow flag out there.
So far, Figo,
There's
whoever
two
you are.
cars off there, Voodoo. I'm not sure whether you can see more than I can,
Exactly what I needed tonight.
but looks like there's two cars at the end of Hanger Straight. Is that down into Stowe, I think, down there? No, they got going again. I can just see that map there.
Yeah, I think it might have been Kilroy and Vintage, from what I can see. They seem to be the closest. So they might have had a moment, but have recollected.
Geordie, Voodoo. I just walked in the door with my new PC. Woohoo, time to spend the rest of the night doing 6 to 8 months of updates on ACC and iRacing.
Oh god.
And I've said send nudes, I mean specs for the PC. Good stuff, Geordie. My dream to get a new PC.
Enjoy all the updates, especially iRacing. There was another update you seen that last night. So definitely enjoy all the updates. ACC on the other hand, you're probably going to have like 10 to 15 gig worth of updates there. But definitely get onto that new content pack. I did a little bit of messing around with the new Porsche Cup car. And I've got to say, I was kind of not a fan of the current Porsche Cup that we have on the launch. But this new Porsche Cup, definitely something to mess around with for sure.
Nice. A few wines. Binger says a few wines will make the night go
Kilroy
better. Geordie as the big man, the great man down there. Alan Shep, very big hello to you, Trev and Wilco. Rest of the fellas. Don't forget Voodoo as well, just sitting back, having a few frothies and going to the Waterball Cup tomorrow. And that's going to be fantastic. Thank you, Shep. And hopefully you pick a winner down there in Waterball, great part of the world. Lived there for about 3 or 4 years, Voodoo, down there by the ocean. And Binger, nice win on the ovals too, Voodoo. Well done, mate. Just a bit of a mention for some of your form on the ovals has been pretty good, Voodoo, on iRacing. Love the streams. Don't forget, everybody, can we give this a plug? I don't know how many people are watching. I can't see that. It's on another tab somewhere. But Voodoo, a bit of a plug for your Twitch, if you don't mind, please.
Don't drop back and give him a toe.
I do a bit of Shadow Realm streaming. I send a lot of people to the abyss. But you can check me out on Twitch at twitch.tv/V is for Voodoo Live.
V is for Voodoo. Check it out, as something funny is happening here. But you heard it. He will send you to the Shadow Realm and give you Ebola from the jungles of Zaire and Africa. But that is not very nice to say that, because I'm sure that it's been a while since we have had an Ebola outbreak. As somebody's running wide there, I think Figo in the pink Porsche. That is going to give Jimbledon a chance. Maybe not through Maggots Beckett's beautiful circuit. This one always a favourite of the ACC KRL Rising Sun Phoenix crowd. RPR for short. But here we go on to Hanger Straight now. Geordie, Binger, Big Shep down there. Waterball Cup tomorrow. Cannot wait for that. Make sure you let us know if you pick a winner. A few wines. That does sound good, doesn't it, Binger? But we might see what our man at the front is doing. Gee, that's annoying how that does that. And there we go. We are back. As I don't know why Wilco's looking behind him at the moment, but that gap is closing. And, well, it was 5 seconds when we checked in with Wilco last time, but it's a lot less than that now, Voodoo. He is only 1.5, isn't he, in the lead now?
Yeah, I think we threw some sandbags into his car. Did a 2.5, so...
Oh,
Not too sure whether he
That's
made a
sketchy.
mistake or he's just trying to make things a little bit more interesting up front. But either way, you can't discount his pace, and everybody's the same. You know, it's incredible to see the mass improvements.
It's a good drive.
There we go. So we can hear. This is live from the cockpit, of course. We can hear Wilco just chatting in the background there. Big Shep says, I am now residing in Warrnambool. He's made the move, the great man, Trev, and loving it so much. Much more laid back than Carrum Downs, of course. But Binger spicing it up a bit, says Wilco. Oh, did I just do that? And
that was
someone
amazing
having someone was that that for P2 and P3. We might head back to Jimbledon, I think. Let's have a look. Jimbledon, there he is, and he's made the move. Voodoo, he has got past up into P2.
Yeah,
I think we
that
missed
felt
it.
good.
We heard it on the audio, but we missed the move. So unfortunately, as somebody's gone off, we'll go off further ahead. Boy, the action is happening everywhere here. 28 minutes to go.
Yeah, it's definitely getting spicy. Definitely getting spicy. They've still got a pit stop to go. So Wilco's got 4 laps of fuel. Jimbleton's got 3. So see if that little bit of an undercut that Jimbleton gets might leapfrog him up a little bit. But that's hoping that neither of them could their pit entry.
Okay, so here we go, riding on board with Jimbledon. He's got past Figo in the pink Porsche. And now he's aiming for this man, the race leader, Jason Wilkinson. I guess in one way, we've forgotten about Good Vibes, of course, but we've got first and second on the stream, so that's something, Voodoo.
Yeah, exactly. I want Wilco to slow down and back off a little bit more and make it interesting, because we definitely want to see a good battle for the lead here.
We're going to put a poll in. Who is going to win this race? Wilco or Jimbledon? We've put the question in, Voodoo. What's happened there? Oh no, there we go. We've got the poll in. Who is going to win this race? Is it going to be Wilco? Get your vote in now, or is it going to be Jimbledon? As the votes are counting up, 100% for Wilco. This is just like the federal election.
3 laps to go.
Oh, here we go.
Pit.
3 laps to go until the pits. Wilco, is he slowing down? I don't believe so. 1.1 seconds is the gap. Loving that webcam setup in the top right-hand corner there from Jimbledon too. Voodoo, great view there. He's got the harness on. He means business.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, at least he won't get whiplash and...
A few other places you could wear that. He looks like he's about to...
Oh my...
He looks... Jesus, look at that safety harness there.
Yeah, very
It looks like you could jump out of a plane with that thing, doesn't it? That's amazing. Or survive some sort of aviation crash or something. As let's take a look at the voting. Never mind about that. Because we've got 100% for Wilco now. I'm not so sure about that, the way Jimbledon's catching up here. He is absolutely flying. But as I've opened up the... what have I done there? I've done something, Voodoo. Tell me what I've done. I've done something. I've unlocked something. Anyway, never mind about that. Because I've lost the live chat. But I can tell you one thing. This race is far from done. Because that gap now less than a second. Unbelievable racing here as it's gone and frozen up again. But this is getting close and spicier by the second, Voodoo.
Yeah, 100%. You know, Jimbledon's had a couple of tenths here and then lost it there, and you know, he's definitely got the pace. Wilco definitely needs to really think about what he's going to be doing over these next few laps. You know, Jimbledon's on a hard charge, and you know, when a driver's focused, you know, their eyes on the prize.
There we have it. You can see all that information. Not quite as much as what we've got to take in, Voodoo, but you can see bottom right-hand corner of your screen, the gears, the speed, throttle, traction control. As we are getting very close to that
maybe a
pit
bit
stop
wide.
window. Jimbledon running a little bit wide there.
thought it was.
And you can see also the information, you being a pretty experienced racer, Voodoo, you've got all the information on your screen in front of you. It's got even got track cuts, pit stops, all that information available to you.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I remember not long ago, maybe a couple months ago, I had someone who flies a lot of sim, does a lot of flight sim, jump into my chat and looked at the dash of the car and went, none of that makes any sense to me. So I sit and look at a flight sim dash and I'm like, how do you understand any of that? So it's one of those key tools that, you've definitely got to learn what's what, and once you learn the car and start reading the information that's available to you, being
Just going to send it on the
readily
same tires,
available,
I reckon.
it all plays into a big factor of, where you'll find that extra couple of tenths. Is it your tyres overheating, or, are your tyres under pressure? Are you better at a lower fuel standpoint? It all accounts into that race strategy that you can play.
Just think of the amount of information. We saw Jimbledon there while you were chatting there, Voodoo, just making some adjustments. It like to brake bias or something along those lines, and he goes a bit early there. Here we go then, and this is getting very tight now. Less than a second, 0.7, 0.8. Fuel saving for a faster stop. Thank you, Binger. Get your votes in now. Who is going to win this race? 5 votes. Wilco 80%, Jimbledon 20%. So it's 4-1 at the moment. And well, we've got a better view from Jimbledon. What's Good Vibes doing? Not too much, I'm afraid, at the moment. But let's have a look. Good Vibes,
What
he's
will kill
down.
me is I don't remember the Silverstone pit lane
I think
very
something
well.
Chimpleton would be
I'm just
wishing
gonna
right
send
now is he had an extra couple of litres of fuel, because he's right in the toe now,
Good.
and
Expected to have
he needs to come into pit
3.2.
lane, so he's got about half a lap or so left, and he's got to come in. But Wilco can happily go round for one more. Probably a little bit shy of going for another one after that, but I'm keen to see what the gap's going to be. At the moment we've got 8 tenths between them, and is that going to creep closer? Who's going to have a
Rough
better
through
pit
there.
stop? Who's going to get out and have a better outlap on the fresh tyres? Who's going to make the most of it?
As Wings has joined us, he says, get in there, Jimbo. Thank you, Wings. As a bit of a test stream, but thank you for sticking with us. As what's Wilco doing now? He's sorting out his pit strategy, how much fuel he's going to put in. And this could be quite important information, couldn't it, Voodoo, if anyone's watching? But we might get some inside info for Jimbledon. But is he coming in this lap? Does that mean he's coming in this lap, Voodoo? 21 minutes gone, let's wait and see. He's coming in, here we go.
This is interesting.
And is Jimbledon following him in? He is. Right up his ginger there, you can see in the rear view mirror.
Yeah, if I'm being honest, I was expecting Wilco to go one more lap, maximise the most out of it.
What's he doing
but
here? He's playing cat and mouse in the pit lane, is he?
I think I beat you on that one,
I feel
Wilco.
like Wilco's watching the stream, knowing that Jim Wilton's got had to come in this lap, and probably went, nah, I'm going to box this lap too.
So there we go, Wilco and Jimbledon. I might just close that window down because it's unnecessarily
Forward. Lost a bit of time there.
complicating things. Jimbledon in the pits now.
Adam. And
Good
then I
Vibes still out. Jimbledon in the pits. You can see changing tyres in that Ferrari.
did- Good race so far though.
Sip of water, why not? You've earned it. For young Jimbledon. That harness is getting tighter, it
I
looks
reckon I
like,
lost
but
2 seconds.
hopefully it doesn't cut off any vital air passages there, but still, better to be safe than sorry. Voodoo, of course, as he's out of the pit lane now, almost cleans up the pink Porsche.
Oh!
And he spun! He spun in the pit lane! Not
Yeah,
quite
he's-
David Coulthard back in the day, but
I've never
now
had
he's
that
back out
before,
again,
mate.
Voodoo. And geez, I tell you what, he's hard in the mouth
Unsafe
stuff there
release.
for a second.
Unsafe release.
Yeah, absolutely. It was good to see Jimpleton having a bit of a laugh about it, knowing that he got out early, and you know, I could only imagine what was being said in the game chat. But yeah, Wilco's got a bit of a hard charge now. Jimpleton had the pace. Jimpleton's got less fuel than what Wilco's got by almost 30 litres. So yeah, Wilco's
7
taking
seconds
a
of
lot
damage, you
fuel,
bastard.
which could affect his pace overall. So yeah, we'll have to see how these next few laps unfold.
Let's wait and see. Less than 20 minutes now.
I'm
We might
laughing.
go on board with
Didn't really
Wilco,
know what we do.
who is not still in the pits. Wilco is out of the pits, and there we go. And he is behind Jimbledon now. So we might just ride on board with Wilco for a little while. Can he find a way back past? He came into the pits. Oh no, that's interesting. You're not going to get through there, but as Big Shep, young Marcus Dumasney won the Australian Sprint Car title at Archerfield Speedway, Queensland on Sunday night. Fourth generation driver. Great stuff, Big Shep, Aussie Thunder. Drive through Wilco. Not sure whether that means he has a drive through or...
I think they want Wilco to do a drive.
Okay, I don't think as the votes are still coming in. This is a democracy, and that's what we love about it. Who is going to win this race? 71% say Wilco, 29% only for Jimbledon. Those numbers, I tell you what, these are people still keeping faith in Wilco. All 7 people who have voted, despite the fact that they've swapped, haven't they, after the pit stop?
Exactly. I mean, like, one thing I stand on is my experience with the new BMW. It is rapid once it gets into draft. It's really quick, really staying throughout the turns. So Wilco's making the most of it. He made the most of it back in Beckett. And, you know, I'm sure he's planning his move. Whether he's just going to chill quiet, put the pressure on, and then, you know, make the bounce in the last lap. We'll have to see.
Let's have a look. Let's see here. Can he make a move soon? He's got 17 minutes to do so, which 16, less than 17 minutes now. 7 or 8 laps, maybe, you reckon, Voodoo? Here's 5 or 6 laps, maybe?
Yeah, if you go about 2 minutes a lap.
And there we have it. So
Yeah,
just
about 8 laps or so.
clicking between here. So this vision I had of how this stream was going to work is sort of coming together after 43 minutes online. No frame drops, which is good, Voodoo. CPU, 4.3% of my CPU, so that's not too bad, is it? With about half a dozen tabs open, including OBS, surely?
Nah, that's pretty perfect. My CPU's normally at like 90%.
Gee whiz. There we have it. So 60 frames a second. So this should, at least, if nothing else, be looking crisp. 6,000 bit rate, which is the minimum I've been told for 1080 streams at 60 frames per second. I reckon I could go a lot higher, Voodoo, with the bit rate from what I've heard, because my upload speed's about 40 usually. So I think you need 50% more than whatever you set your bit rate to. Anyway, I'm confusing myself here because I don't know quite what I'm talking about, but I reckon Wilco is going to make a move here with 15 minutes left in this one. Is he close? Is he close? Is he close enough, Voodoo?
Yeah, I'm not too sure. I feel like Wilco's got a bit of pace in the corners. You know, I've been looking at Jimbleton's traction that he's using at the moment. His TC's currently set to 5 for both PC and TC cars, so he's utilising a lot, which is losing out in the corners. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. You know, you can see Wilco bouncing in the corners, keeping up on the straights, but has he got it in him to be able to get past? I'm sure it proves it.
Here we go then. Does he need to use the force? Voodoo, it is May the 4th. So, bet you that's not the first time you've heard that joke today. My work colleagues just itching to get that joke in nice and early over our Teams chat this morning during our work in progress meeting. Fantastic stuff. That is a common joke on May the 4th, but we still love it anyway. As here comes Jason or Wilkinson riding on board with him. He is, he can see that P1 right in front of him. And is that some traffic further up ahead? Is it our man Good Vibes? I think it's a pink car. I think we might have all three tabs in one screen, if you know what I mean, Voodoo.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we've got the streams from Wilco and Good Vibes, so yeah, it's going to be interesting. I mean, once we start seeing them go through, it'll be interesting to see Good Vibes' perspective on the situation.
Here we go then. It's about this time of the night as we tick over to 9 p.m. Eastern, 8:30-ish, 8:35. Over there in the beautiful state of South Australia where you are, and he is closer this lap, I can tell you right now. He is very, very close. What do our chat people say? As we've got some comments, I have neglected the comments. I will put -10 on Aussie, aka Goldie, to win. Rose Racing GT, hey fellas. Jesus, why haven't I been reading these comments? They're flooding in, Voodoo. They're flooding in, Nigerian Prince. Look at them. Unsafe release for Wilco. He hit Jimbo in the pit. Stream looks amazing. You look amazing too, Rose Racing. Is the triple threat? Question for Voodoo. The Nigerian Prince who can send you to the shadow realm with Ebola. As he says, is the triple treat. Trick or treat, it's not Halloween, is it? We love that sort of stuff, Voodoo, but is the Triple Threat series already full, or are there still openings? Are there still openings in this series? Good question. I know we've had a few drop out tonight, but do we have a full grid for... my voice just broke. Do we have a full grid for the season proper?
I don't know what the limitations are for PS5, but honestly, I'd say jump in. You know, every week I think we're going to have 1 or 2 people, maybe a little bit more, that can't make it. So if you're wanting to get involved with KRL or even RPR, they've also got the PS5 League running as well. So if you want to get involved, definitely jump into the Discord. I'll put a link into the chat for you.
You heard it from the great man. Jump onto Discord because... well, we don't have to worry about...
I'm not talking much.
We don't have to worry about... well, we haven't got a PS5, have we, Voodoo? So there's 2 you don't have to worry about if you want to join.
OP.
As what happened to Wilco? Is it in the Porsche? No, he's in the M4 BMW. It was the M4, wasn't it, Voodoo?
He's probably
Yeah,
sitting
he's
there
in
at
the
2.
And Rose Racing says,
With
does
all the German
Voodoo
muscle.
need my bank account details? 00412 at Nigerian Prince. Send them through, as Geordie says, doing an amazing job. Great stream, guys. Amazing how you guys figured this out without a PS5. Well, I'm not sure whether we have figured it out, Voodoo, but at least we have something on the screen. And we've got some audio going through as well, so that's half the battle, isn't it?
Exactly. I mean, there's always going to be a couple of challenges without having a PS5, but I think the idea surrounding, you know, this mock-up of a pit wall that we've decided to do, I think it's going to work out okay. You know, at least we'll be able to broadcast these races, and you know, as always, you know, if you're in the Discord, you can check out everybody's stream. Post the links in there, so definitely worth getting involved for sure.
There we go. Filling up quick. If you want to get the KRL Discord and register, get on the KRL Discord and register. Thank you, Geordie. Good luck with that PC as well, and that bottle of red, which I think Bingo wanted you to have. Thanks, please. Share the Discord. I race with Jimbo in Shakedown. Love the feed. Spots available on both platforms. ACC on PS5 has 24 slots. ACC on PS4 has 20 slots still, so plenty of room if you want to join. And we are... where is this race going, Voodoo? We're ticking under 10 minutes now. Jimbledon still in the lead. Voodoo Voodoo's still in the commentary box. Wilco's still in second place, and you can see he is biding his time, isn't he?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what he's doing. Is he just chilling behind because he accidentally hit Oliver Jimbleton on the pit exit? Or is he just biding his time and waiting for the right moment to pounce? You know, when you're crunching down the time closer to that, you know, white flag lap, there's only so many opportunities you're going to have, and you're going to have to make your move sooner or
He
later.
really wants me down hanging straight. Where he can stretch his leg there.
And you can hear, can't you, Voodoo, the live reactions and the live audio from these guys, and they must be under incredible pressure. I mean, what's Jimbleton? You're a man that's done plenty of racing, and I've got to say, as we get confirmation there, Binger, yep, volume and Voodoo is good. Nigerian Prince coming through loud and clear. What is going on through this man Jimbleton's mind at the moment? Is it a defensive mindset? Do you have to still have that attacking mindset as well as Jason getting awfully close? What is going through his mind, Voodoo, at the moment?
Absolutely sconning them.
Yeah, I had a race similar to this last night, actually. I ended up making a mistake off the front row of the grid, which put me all the way back to last, and in 30 minutes I had to fight all the way from the rear of the grid all the way to the front of the grid. And in the last closing laps that I was racing against Carl, he got very defensive, which is probably the move I would have done too. You know, the defensive strategy is always the one to go for. Make the car as wide as you can, but you know, when you're playing defensive, you don't want to make too many mistakes. You know, the moment you go defensive, make a mistake, it's just leaving the door open virtually for the next set of corners. So it's about maximising while you're defending. So if I was Jimbleton, I'd keep on playing the
Maybe a
defensive
warning
game,
here.
make it as wide as you can.
That was close.
Make Wilco take the long way round. Because ultimately, the more you do it, the less it's going to get you.
Great stuff. Advice from a KRL champion. How many times KRL champion, Voodoo? Remind me.
2 times.
2 times. No, I won't do that to everyone, but that is fantastic. Coming from a champion. That's why I ended up as a commentator, because I'm not a world champion. Not like you anyway, Voodoo. 7 minutes to go in this race. And where else would you want to be apart from being on board with this man, as Geordie says, really fast pace here, 59s. That is still absolutely flying. What do we got? 18 laps down in the race, as he has gone very, he's gone very close. I wouldn't say that was quite a cut there. Track cuts. Oh, that's close. Let me tell you, he is never going to get through there in a month of Sundays, but now he might, if he can get a good run here on Jimbleton, a 159.6. So this pace under the 2 minute mark, Voodoo is very consistent from these two at the moment.
Yeah, I can honestly say I don't think I've ever gotten below the 2 minute mark at Silverstone. It's just not my track. So the fact that these guys are constantly doing mid to low 59s lap after lap is quite impressive. Quite impressive.
Very impressive indeed. Thank you, Geordie, Binger, everyone watching, Wings and Rose Racing, everybody joining us here tonight, as we've got a frame drop, or a frame freeze. No, we've got it back now. Apologies for that. Like we said, this
Maybe
is
3 laps to go.
This is a purely experimental stream that we're experimenting with here, but we hope you're enjoying it at home on your Tuesday night. And it might even be Wednesday night as well, Voodoo. That's how quick things are going. But here we have it. We've got pictures back now. 5 minutes. So this lap, maybe 2 more to go, Nigerian Prince, before we see that finish line. Who is going to come out on top, I can tell you, from our wonderful voting. We're going to end this poll now. And we can see now that I think it's disappeared now, but we had Jimbleton 25%, Wilco 75%. So still Wilco getting the people's vote here, Voodoo. They still think he can win this race with not too long to go now, less than 5 minutes.
It's going to be very, very close. I personally voted for Wilco, and I'm a betting man. And Unfortunately, I should have gone for the higher odds here because he had an impressive pit stop. But I mean, anything can happen. They're both sitting on 2 track cuts at the moment, so if they get one more, that's their 3rd strike, and then, you know, in the final closing minutes, you're going to be trying to use all of the track, keep the speed up, all that kind of stuff. So, you know, I'd be lying if I said I wouldn't be surprised if one of these two end up getting a drive-through. More so Wilco if he pushes too hard. But yeah, I mean, yeah, he's been tick for tacking with Jimbleton since they've walked out of pit lane, or drove out of pit lane, I should say. So is he going to be able to make the move in the next 4 minutes?
Let's have a look then, not too long to go, 4 minutes now. Thank you, Voodoo. I think somebody, might have been Kilroy, car number 562, the Nissan there who went off. There was a yellow flag out somewhere around the circuit, but that's all been cleared up. As you can see there, Shep with a bit of comic relief says, these Milky Bars fell on a man at the Nestle factory today. Everyone cheered. He said, the Milky Bars are on me.
Oh, now he's probably got to run
That's
on me.
quality. That is sharp.
Made a mistake
Some
there.
of his best work. Fantastic stuff. Thank you, Big Shep, down there at Warrnambool. Hope you're going well down there, of course. He recently relocated to Warrnambool, great part of the world. And Geordie says, I am going Jim. There we go, going for Jim
Very
Bulden.
lucky he wasn't
And
maybe 2 tenths
we
behind
have
Perla,
not
'cause
too
then he
long
would've had
left
a
in
run
this race.
further through the complex.
159.3 last time around. Wilco's best lap of 158.3, and because of a range of issues that I won't bother you with or trouble you with if you're listening at home, we are going to just stay on this stream, I reckon, or on Wilco's version of it, I reckon, Voodoo, until the end of this race, because this is going to be the main position, the front row seats to the battle for the win here.
My pressure's down a
Yeah,
little bit.
exactly.
Yeah,
I think
agree.
it's probably the best
Service
best view
corner
to
down,
have right now.
agree.
You know, watching
Now
somebody
19,
chase
here comes
down in
Wilco.
those closing minutes, you know,
Oh!
going for desperate moves like we're seeing right now, and yeah, I mean, is he going to be able to do it in the next 2 minutes? He has the car under the brakes, he has the car in the faster sections, I think, over Jupiter. But they're both doing the same lap times,
And
so
it's a pretty
yeah, I mean, this could be
defensive
Jimbleton's.
driving lane.
It is
One more
so
go, mate.
close. He only got 25% of the vote, and that wasn't me
Had to park it
having
on the
a
apex.
brain aneurysm. That was me going, oh, and that oh was because they made contact, Voodoo. I don't think there was any harm done, but where is he going to get this done? He has to get this
Didn't
done.
notice my
Is this the
tyres.
start-finish line? I think it is.
Especially the front end.
Yeah, it's the old one, isn't it? Of course, not the new
The
one.
high-speed corners, I
As
just have
here we
no
go
room.
then. This are they on the last? No, this isn't the last lap of the race. I don't believe, is it?
No, next lap should be last lap. It just depends.
Like that.
Sometimes the timing you'll get, you know,
Yeah.
to the back quarter of the track.
Leading time.
It's the final lap and it will throw up the white flag when you're not expecting it. So provisionally, we should have one more lap.
Here we go, one more lap to go. The great man, two-time KRL champion, joining us, Voodoo Nigerian Prince Norris there. As you can see, don't forget on Twitch. Oh,
Sure, if this will be
oh
the
look,
last
this is
lap, or
close
whether we'll go
down
one
into Stowe,
Bingo's
isn't it? Or
coming
not?
back
Is
as
it?
well, because we'll be
Is
mucking
that
around.
Stowe down at the end of Hanger Straight? I think so. Anyway, I was about to say, don't forget to jump onto Twitch. We are heading to 150 followers for Voodoo, as that car is looking awfully difficult to handle. Very, very twitchy indeed on this penultimate lap here at Silverstone. Practice round for the Triple Threat Series. Misano and all the other... Oh, they've made contact, I think, or I think Wilco might have just pulled out of that in time, Voodoo, but this is too close for comfort.
Yeah, exactly. Wilco's getting very, very aggressive and wanting to
Big
make the
save
move.
by
And,
Wilco.
you know, fair play. You know, like you've got everything riding on it. You never know if it's going to be the final lap or not. But I mean, we're getting close to the checkered flag, so I've got a feeling there might be one more lap. So he just needs to keep
Thanks,
some
Gilroy.
clean lines.
Oh, and Wilco's made a mistake.
Might go another lap.
And is this going to go another lap? I don't think it is it? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Is that it? Are we going to go another lap? No, I think that's it.
Yeah, I think it went checkered right on time.
There
Oh,
we
it's
have
getting
it.
Close.
Is it close? I think that's it. The race is finished.
Oh, it is the finish.
It's the
Yeah,
finish.
it felt like 2 seconds.
It's the finish. And let's join our man. Let's join our man
Yeah,
Goose.
well
Good
done, brother.
vibes. Jimbledon, our man. Look at that.
Well done, Will. Well done, Figo.
What a race
That was awesome.
was. And okay,
Yeah.
what a
45
race. What a
minutes.
fantastic race. And look how close the times were, Voodoo,
45
between the
minutes
two
chasing
of them.
this guy,
Fantastic stuff.
and they're being chased by Wilco.
Yeah, it was very
Freaking
impressive.
awesome.
You know, watching them go at it lap after lap was
Always good times
was
at KRL.
definitely something
I appreciate
to keep an eye on, and I think it's just going to show, you know, what our drivers are capable of, and I think it's going to produce some great racing this season. I'm really looking forward to it. I mean, this is just a practice round, but if the practice round is anything to go on, you know, just wait until you see what the real deal is going to bring into the playing field.
It's going to be fantastic as we ride on board with our race winner there. Who is going to win the race? 25% voted for Jimbledon, and those 25% were correct in the end. 8 votes. They swapped,
one
didn't
lap
they,
of
after
fuel
their pit stop?
left as
And
well.
Jimbledon, some great driving there to in the Ferrari to see off Jason Wilkinson in the end. But what a race! We apologise for the difficulties we had because you would not believe we've got more tabs open than a bunch of guys
Oh, is that why I heard him say, oh,
down
sorry,
at the
mate.
bar after footy, as that's a terrible joke, but if it's a joke at all. But there we have at the end of the race, the fireworks are out. That's not something you see too often at Silverstone. Well done, Jimbo, says Wings. Being a great race, boys. Well done, guys.
Oh, man.
Fantastic stuff. Now, I believe we might get
cheers, racing
these
boys.
guys into the Discord chat. As you can see, Jimbledon taking the gloves off there, just thanking KRL. It's always good to get guys from other series in, isn't it, Voodoo? And it is a sim racing community after all, and it's great to see.
As I said, if you wanted to race tomorrow
Yeah,
night,
absolutely.
on
It's
PS4
one
version,
of
you're
those
welcome to. If
spectacles,
not,
you know,
I'll
where
catch you
the
probably
console
practice
sim
next week,
racing
but we're not
scene
racing
is
on the PS5.
very niche. And
not next Thursday,
to have us
Thursday
all
after.
coming together,
So, 2
uniting
weeks.
for a great night of racing is definitely something to
As
look
in,
forward
like,
to
temperatures
each
and
week.
shit?
There we have it. Just a
Smith,
test
it'll be, so
stream.
it'll
Thanks for the
be-
support,
I'll change
everybody.
this lobby
Rose,
now
Aussie,
to Masano for the
Binger
next
Wings,
week.
Matterford, everybody as well.
'Cause
My
the
screen
RPR
has
boys,
gone black.
They've landed their server
And
on the
it's
PS4
gone,
side
it's
for the
gone,
week.
it's back
They're
now.
not using it this
How many
weekend.
followers on
So I'll
Twitch,
set it,
please?
like,
Nigerian Prince, we up to
soon.
150
I'll
yet?
set it
We're
to
getting
Masano,
close.
what the Masano settings are.
I'm sure we'll get really
and
close.
then
Please
It's
tell
only
your
a matter of
friends.
time
that'll be the
before it goes.
same to next week.
Tell your
really.
friends, tell your family. We are going to get there.
Masano
Fantastic
round
stuff.
one for PS4 next
Please
Thursday.
share the Discord.
And then I'll probably leave
Share
it
the
at the
Discord.
PS5
How do
lobby
we
for 2
get
weeks,
that
really.
in there,
On Masano, so-
Voodoo?
Yeah.
How do we get
If
that in there?
But if you do
the
ever
link,
jump
you
on
just
and you find the lobby's
copy-paste
not
the link
there,
from chat
just
again,
shoot a message in the
'cause I'm not too
Discord
sure
and
if it
I'll
was
be able
going
to change
through.
it as soon as I can.
We do have Jim
Maybe someone asked me
in
to
the
change it to the
commentary
PS4
booth.
version or something. So
Yep, I might just
it just
mute
takes-
everybody so we can hear what's going on. There we go. Have we got Jimbledon in the Discord here?
Hey guys, how are you?
Mate, we are fantastic. Talk us through your race tonight, mate. Absolutely fantastic stuff. You got the win in the end. It was a close battle. Talk us through it.
Yeah, flat out from green light all the way. I don't think I had a single lap that was boring. So, yeah, had a good chase through the pack with Figo, and there was another guy that got pretty close on my tail as well at the start. So, I definitely had a bit going on, and then sort of just worked my way through. It did look like Wilco maybe lifted a little bit. I think he had a handsome lead. And I reckon he was a bit bored out the front, so he thought he'd come back to the party. And it was good fun chasing Wilco. I don't know if you saw it, but we had a little bit of a tangle in the pits.
I think we might have seen the end of that incident, mate. But no, it's fantastic stuff. It was a great battle, and Wilco just thinking about the stream, about the spectacle, just making it a great race, mate. Congratulations. Thank you for taking the time to join us here tonight, and congratulations on the win.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for having me.
Great stuff. Jimbledon, our race winner, as his connection's gone, I think, there now. Yep, he's gone from the service. So do we have anybody else? Nigerian Prince, have we got anybody else here at the moment to
We have
join us?
We've got Sir Sandbag Wilkinson.
Sam, they,
Mate, you
Sam,
mean Sir fucking pit remover in the pit box? What a dickhead. Sorry, Jim.
Why'd you pit maneuver him, mate?
Oh, it's just that, 10-meter long nose on the beamer. I just tried to scoot him behind, and then all of a sudden he's sideways. I'm like, no! Fucking hell. Did you have much damage from that, Jim? Or
7 seconds, but
yeah,
it was all good. Good fun.
good stuff. Yeah, fuck, I'm hot. Good fun. Good fun. How did the how was the switching between different streams, Trev and Voodoo? How'd you go? And nothing new then. That was good stuff. Well, I hope Jim and I put on a nice little show for you. Oh, P3's joined us. There you go.
That was good fun. Just was a bit sort of I forget who it was, but I was getting a good lot of pressure there from the Ferrari behind me. Just couldn't hang on. I think with the fuel load on the Porsche, just took the good out of the tyres and was then just sort of struggled. Then sort of a few mistakes, then just sort of was in no man's land. And then towards the end with new tyres, I sort of got some pace back in the car and started to pull back a bit of time. But again, then just lost the tyres. So yeah, it's good fun, good practice. Bit of sweating there, but that was good fun.
Next week, the so tomorrow night, PS4 guys are racing at Silverstone, and there'll be a normal stream for us. And then next Thursday is the PS4 race at Misano, and then the following Thursday is PS5 at Misano. So we should have about 20 guys, by the way. A few boys had broken toes and kart stuff and everything going on a Wednesday night. We didn't actually, we were meant to race on Wednesday. That's why there's a few people not actually in, but yeah, so it should be good to go in 2 weeks' time for the PS5, then tomorrow night for PS4. Voodoo, you're going to have a race, mate,
On the PS4.
tomorrow night. Go on.
Whew.
Go on.
You're gonna have to drag me off iRacing to get me there.
Well, there's no chance of that happening then.
No, I'm sure I can plug the PlayStation in and jump on. I'll realize how slow I am now. It'll be interesting.
Yeah, I's not going to be able to. Maybe you have to do ACC on the PC tonight on like low graphics just to get your eyes, sorted out and getting ready for tomorrow.
Dude, I can't remember the last time I played a game on a massive 4K TV on full screen because everything I play is in a window, like 1440p window. So it's gonna be sore for the eyes.
All right, well. Yep. No, that's it. Yeah, wrap her up. All good.